This is a short overview of using the outcomes rubrics for assessing and scoring using the rubrics to ensure that the data will be uploaded into the dashboard. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a rubric that is set up to ensure that the scoring will be the same as the rubric, which means that the rubric was set up to be used for grading. So the points in the rubric that were imported will be used for grading purposes. So I'm just going to go into the speed grader, and we have one sample student in here. And it says there's no points in here, so I'm going to view the rubric. So that's one of the important things, is you do have to view the rubric. And then I would be assessing whatever submission the student put in for a problem setting, and I would click into it. Maybe the student was proficient. Developing in this area, maybe they are proficient again, and perhaps proficient here. They scored 11 out of 12. I would save it. You could see the grade automatically goes in as 11 out of 12. Please don't change this if you decided to use this rubric for grading, because if you go in and change this number, it will create an error in the data collection. Then I'm going to go to the second assignment, which is this one, which was set up to not use the outcomes rubric for grading, because in this example I potentially wanted to use my own scoring criteria. So I'll go into the speed grader. Again, I can't just enter a score here. Let's say I wanted to score 25 points, because then I haven't clicked in the rubric at all. So there will be no data added for it. So it's very important that I go in and view the rubric. You can click and expand it here. And maybe this student was proficient in problem solving, they're proficient in evidence acquisition, but maybe they had a problem evaluating the evidence, and they were okay developing in reasoning and conclusion. It would have been 9 out of 12 if I used this rubric for grading, but I didn't want to have to. So you can see that no score went up here because I chose not to use these points. I could go ahead and put a 25 in there if I want to, and now that student has a 25. And I have also submitted the data for collection. So it's very important each time that you view the rubric, click in it and click Save to ensure that all of the data is collected each time you score a student in the general education outcomes rubrics. Thanks.